You know what sucks? Spending hours every day creating content and not making any money. Imagine if there was a way to make $10,000 per month on YouTube without ever showing your face, without filming anything yourself. Sound crazy? Well, it's called YouTube automation. And today I am gonna show you exactly how I built a faceless YouTube channel that now earns me money 24/7 even while I sleep. You heard that right. Passive income through YouTube. This one video might just change your life. I've grown 5 YouTube channels with over 1 million subscribers, and these channels are completely automated. This means that I don't film any videos, edit any videos, or even appear on camera. Everything is done online with the help of a team. And the best part, anyone can do this. But why YouTube? Why not just pick another platform? Well, think about it. YouTube has over 2 billion monthly active users, which is more than all other social media platforms combined. So the potential reach is massive. Plus, people spend an average of 20 minutes watching YouTube videos, which means they're engaged and open to consuming content. But how much money can you really make? Let's take a look at some of my channel's analytics. This channel alone gets around 1 million views per month and brings in about $20,000 in revenue, which averages out to around $670 per day. This channel might seem like an overnight success, but trust me when I say that it took time and effort to build. However, now that it's up and running, it practically runs itself. I mean, look at this. We uploaded a video 3 days ago and it's already got 200,000 views. And here's another channel that's been doing well lately. It's only been around for a few months, but it's already pulled in almost 200,000 views and over $5,000 in revenue. So yeah, I make at least $500 from this channel every single day. And the cool thing is that both of these channels were started from scratch. They didn't have any fancy equipment or a big budget. We just used simple laptops and the internet. But here's the truth, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There were challenges along the way, but nothing worth doing comes easy, right? If it did, everyone would be doing it. So let me tell you a little story. Back in 2018, when I first started out, I spent countless hours watching YouTube tutorial videos trying to learn how to grow a channel from scratch. I followed all the steps they outlined, but I couldn't understand why my videos weren't taking off. It was frustrating to say the least. That's when I realized that most of these gurus were just selling their own courses or coaching programs instead of giving away free information. And to make matters worse, the information they shared was often outdated or didn't work anymore. I remember thinking to myself, why does everything have to be complicated? Can't things just be explained in simple terms? That's when I decided to take matters into my own hands. Instead of waiting for someone else to show me the ropes, I dove in head first and taught myself everything I needed to know. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it because I had no one to blame but myself when things went wrong. After years of trial and error, I finally cracked the code and figured out how to make YouTube automation work. In fact, my top 2 channels blew up in 2021 and 2022, raking in over $1.5 million in revenue. And since then, I've continued to share what I've learned for free, helping others achieve success on YouTube. So how does YouTube automation actually work? Well, it's pretty simple. Instead of focusing on creating high-quality videos, YouTube automation involves producing large quantities of videos. Think about it. The more videos you have, the higher the chances of one of them going viral and bringing in a ton of views and revenue. Plus, once a video starts doing well, it tends to keep doing well for a long time, even years sometimes. I mean, check out this channel. Most of the videos were uploaded over a year ago, yet they still bring in thousands of views every single day. And get this, they're not even optimized for SEO. Can you imagine how much money we could be making if we put in a little more effort? But here's where it gets interesting. Unlike other YouTube automation methods where you need to film yourself, with this method, you never have to show your face. And yes, that means you don't need to invest in expensive equipment like lights and microphones. Nope, you don't need any of that. Plus, you don't have to edit any of the videos yourself. All you need is a computer, a laptop will do, and an internet connection. Once you've got those 2 things, you're good to go. And here's the best part. You won't need to spend a dime on equipment or filming because you'll be outsourcing everything. Yep, you heard me right. The entire process will be outsourced, which means you won't have to lift a finger when it comes to editing, voiceovers, or thumbnail design. It doesn't matter if you're a tech whiz or a complete newbie. If you can use a laptop and connect to the internet, then you can do this. And hey, if you're not too keen on using AI tools, you can always hire humans to do the work for you. But before I spill all the beans, I need you to smash that like button and subscribe for updates. Consider this your warning. Okay, so let's dive into the nitty-gritty of YouTube automation. First, you'll need to find a viral niche. To do this, you'll want to use tools like Google Trends, YouTube search volume, and vidIQ. Don't worry, I'll show you exactly how to do this in just a bit. Next, you'll need to build your first automated video by writing a script, recording a voiceover, editing it all together, and designing a killer thumbnail. And guess what? I'm going to walk you through each step of the process so you won't feel overwhelmed. Then it's time to assemble your automation dream team. I'll show you where to find them and how to manage your finances. Finally, we'll talk about how to grow your channel, keep churning out new videos, and make bank. Now let's take a look at some real numbers. On average, finance channels have a CPM of $20 to $40, meaning that for every 1,000 views, they earn between 20 and 40 bucks. With the right niche, script, and SEO title, you can easily get 100,000 views in your first few months. But wait, it gets even better. These videos tend to do well for a long time, sometimes years. Just imagine if you had a video that racked up 100,000 views every single month. That's a whopping $2,000 to $5,000 in revenue, and that's just from one video. And here's the kicker. You only need one video like that to retire early. Once you've got that golden goose laying eggs, you can sit back and relax while the cash keeps rolling in. But it doesn't stop there. You can leverage the same script for multiple videos across different channels. And here's where things get really interesting. You can literally turn your channel into a digital asset that brings in a steady stream of income. Kind of like a stock portfolio that pays dividends. And the best part, it's much easier to grow a faceless YouTube channel than a business because on YouTube, you can become an expert at creating engaging content that draws in viewers. And unlike a regular business, you don't need to worry about customer service, shipping, or returns. So are you ready to take the next step? Look, you don't need to be a millionaire to start earning money. It's totally possible to make a decent living with YouTube automation. In fact, if you follow my lead and take action today, you'll be raking in the dough in no time. I'm not kidding. Just take a look at some of my other videos. In my last video, how I made $1,000 in my first month with YouTube automation, I revealed some crazy results. People were making anywhere from $250 to $10,000 just by following my tips. And it's no wonder why. YouTube automation is a game changer, and I'm just getting started. Trust me, if you're willing to put in the work, you can achieve financial freedom with YouTube automation. It might take some time and effort, but the payoff is worth it. So what are you waiting for? Take action today and start building that passive income stream. You'll be glad you did.